first week, it definitely went pretty good. Personally, I did pretty good. I know that I won against the other person in the challenge with like the M&Ms and everything. So, but I think our team's doing pretty good so far. I'm not going to jinx us, but so far we're doing pretty good. And I actually have made an alliance. I know with Michaela, the other Michaela, and I believe her name's Alexa, maybe. I know it starts with an A. So the three of us made an alliance. So I think it was Michaela that texted the other night, and she asked the two of us if we wanted to be in an alliance, and of course I said yeah. And I was thinking that night who I was possibly going to, message and see who wanted to possibly be in an alliance with me. So I'm glad that both of them reached out so that we could do that together. So that's pretty cool. But hopefully, they stick to it. I guess I'll figure out what I'm doing, later on in the game. But yeah, so far I think it's going pretty good. But I actually found out that I do have one of the hidden immunity titles. Because I was thinking, last week how you said there was one person that didn't text you or say anything about it. And I was like, I just didn't think anything of it because I was like, it's definitely not me because I didn't find one in my bag. But I was actually cleaning off my desk or something, and I moved the envelope that the information came in, and it fell out, and I was like, oh, of course I'm the person that had it, and I wasn't saying anything. So yeah, I ended up finding it. So I do have one of the hidden immunity idols. So I think that's pretty cool because I didn't get one last semester. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I'm excited. So hopefully it's just all good from here.
So there are some people there who definitely have, you're pretty good at strategizing. I'm afraid that if we get to the merge, they might be pretty reasonable threats. So I'm hoping they get voted out. But we'll see how that goes. I was trying to be really nice to everybody. For every challenge, I'm constantly pumping everybody up, kind of thing. So we'll see how it goes. Just trying to be that charismatic person, playing everybody, kind of make them feel really good. So,
welcome everybody to week number 2. There are 15 of you left, so let's kick things off right away with our next immunity challenge. I think you guessed what you will be eating based on what's still left in the bag, so go ahead, pull out all those Starbursts that are in the little baggie. You will square off with one member of the other tribe. I will pull your name out at random, and you will go randomly against someone on the other tribe. The first person to show me an empty mouth scores a point for your tribe. We are going to play to 7 points. The first tribe to 7 points will win immunity. Kennedy, are you ready?
Yes.
Carly, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. For immunity, survivors ready. Go.
So awkward.
Carly looks like she's getting close. Kennedy looks like she's getting close. Kennedy has it. Kennedy has it. Blue scores first. Next round's matchups. We have Grace taking on Michaela W. Survivors ready and go.
With them all in the mouth.
Yeah. Michaela has it. The water did not help Grace. Michaela scores the point. Red ties it up 1-1. Danny is ready. Mike, turn your sound on. Survivor's ready. And go.
I hate the sound of chewing. Ow, I don't know if you can hear that, but my jaw is popping. Wait, I forget how many I already ate. 2. I hate this.
I'm done.
Are you serious? Well, Mike just inhaled his. Danny, you didn't even get all 6 in, did you?
I don't even know.
Well, Mike scores the point. So Red takes a 2-1 lead. Alexa is ready. Kate is ready. Survivor's ready. And go. Kate has it. Kate scores the point. Blue ties it up. James is ready. Luke is ready. Survivor's ready. And go. James scores the point for Red. Red back in the lead, 3-2. Michaela is ready. Jeremiah is ready. Survivor's ready. And go.
Hey. There you go. Oh, up. Oh my god.
Jeremiah has it. Ties it up with Blue. Ann is ready. Hope is ready. Survivor's ready. And go. Hope has it. Hope scores the point for Red. And looks completely shocked.
I'm all in rap. Oh my god.
Survivor's ready. And go.
Yeah, my mouth hurts so bad from chewing it.
Amanda scores the point for Red, and for the first time, the Red tribe has moved into a commanding 5-3 lead. Survivor's ready, and go.
Yo, open out.
Hope delivers yet again with the point. Red is up 6-3. Let's see if this will be the clincher. We have Grace for the Blue Tribe taking on Carly for the Red Tribe. Grace delivers, keeps blue alive. Red still leads 6-4. Kate scores the point. Once again, blue stays alive. Red still leads 6-5. Danny is going next for the blue tribe against Mike. If Mike gets this, he will clinch it for the red tribe. Survivors ready and go.
I'm not ready.
I got a head start.
Look at that. Mike delivers for the red tribe. Red tribe remains undefeated. Red wins immunity, safe from the boat. Congratulations, red tribe. Give me just a couple minutes to get set up for tribal, and we will get into things. So, blue tribe, strategize fast.
Like with the Starburst challenge, like there's some people who figured out exactly what I figured out. Going in, there were some people who were like they're running in like Starburst like all at once, trying to chew it down. They're going forever. Some people chewing it one at a time. I just put the Starburst in, chewed it a little bit, and then just like swallowed it all at once. One Starburst, and I think Michael figured that out, and I think there was someone else that figured that out. I forget who, but just kind of like plopping them in one at a time.
I actually like it. Like, I actually get really excited for it, like, before it comes up. We start strategizing and, like, thinking ahead of things. That's when it really gets fun. So, I enjoy it now, yeah.
I don't want to say I have a deciding factor in who gets voted off more times than not, but it kind of has come down to that point where all of the newbies, like you said, there's 10 new kids and 7 returners. So these 10 new kids are looking for somebody to kind of get some help from, and naturally, the older kids are going to step up to the plate to kind of get some leverage to get into the merge and everything whenever it's a free for all. So I'm sure Mike can talk to you a little bit about it, how that went last year too. That was your cue to talk, Mike.
Yeah. I mean, they are gonna look for people to like help them. See, I don't have a plan because I don't know anybody on my.
Same thing like last year. Anyway, sorry, I had to. He knows it's true. We carried you to the final 3 now, and you still beat me. Now, how many years later we hit our 100th different player, which is ridiculous. And you've even told us before when we do recruiting, I don't know many people now anymore. That's how long this game is going on. You really don't know many people besides me, Kate, and a couple other just names and faces you've seen before. Like, it's incredible that you've hit 100 players.
So, Anne, tell me, is the blue tribe just cursed? Is this a bad tribe? Have you just caught a couple unlucky breaks? What has happened here?
You know what? I think we're gearing up. You haven't seen the best of the blue team. We're just getting our footing, We are the hare or the tortoise in this race. You know what? My brain sucks. We're the tortoise. We're gonna come out on top.
Would you agree, Jeremiah, or do you think that the blue tribe just is not going to get it together no matter what?
Like she said, I agree. Early start, they doing good. We're coming back, though. I'm telling you.
Is anyone concerned? Does anyone think it might be them at this vote? Everyone's feeling safe. Luke, do you think it would be a shock to the person who's going to get eliminated this round?
I think so, because, nobody raised their hand. So I think it's on a lot of people's minds for sure. Nobody wants to show that they're scared, but I guarantee you deep down, there's a lot of them that they might be thinking that it's them. So,
does anyone else have anything they want to say before we vote? All right, take a selfie of your vote. Send it my way, please. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now is the time to do so. All right. I'll read the votes. First vote, Jeremiah. Kate. Anne. Luke. That's 1 vote Jeremiah, 1 vote Kate, 1 vote Anne, 1 vote Luke. Jeremiah. Luke. That's 2 votes Jeremiah, 2 votes Luke, 1 vote Kate, 1 vote Anne, 1 vote left. Third person voted out of Survivor Mac Edition, Season 16. Luke. Luke. Tribe has spoken.
There was an alliance created that I should have never trusted from the beginning of this. Thank you to all the new kids who are playing. I congratulate everybody that voted me out early. You're going to have a lot of fun making alliances and stuff. Very smart play. I'll give you guys that credit. Congrats on getting, again, all these new players to play, 100 people. That's really, really nice.
For my own protection, I don't tell certain people who are in the alliances. Me, Mike, Luke, Jeremiah, I think Michaela, maybe, and then Grace. So I have a feeling something in there kind of broke down. But I was just amazed that I won both of my Starburst challenges. And I only had to eat 2 with the paper on. Only 2, not 8 like the last time. I've won my season. My goal is to help other people get there, i.e. Luke or Mike. Mike has to put in some work, and he knows that. We all talked about that. So he's putting in some more work here and trying to get Luke down there. So that was the plan. But others seem to have a different idea. But we'll see if it's for good or just for now.
You've gotten a feeling of what it's like to be on your tribe. Got to know the people on your tribe. Perfect opportunity in the game of Survivor to switch things up. So everybody drop your buffs. We are switching up the tribes.
I don't like surprises, so I'm just kind of thinking about what it could be.
Blue tribe, red tribe, as you know it, are no more. We are going to go to 2 new tribes of 7.
The new blue tribe will consist of Anne, Kennedy, Michaela W., Danny, Amanda, James, and Michaela K. The new red tribe will consist of Grace, Jeremiah, Carly, Alexa, Kate, Mike, and Hope.
I was crossing my fingers that I wasn't gonna get swapped. It makes me have to step my game up because I was already strategizing on things to do with the people that was already in my alliance at the immediate time. But now that I get to branch out and talk to more people, it kind of helps for in the later games when I have to merge and all that. So it's a good thing, but I was not expecting that. We'll just give them a show then. I mean, we're gonna be the best ones to do it.
And there's still some other people on the old red team who are on the, I guess they're still on red team now. But, and, I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but, those people, they're kind of like a secondary alliance where I might keep them around, above the other blue people. but they're kind of like resources to me in a way, kind of thing. But I'm hoping that actually some people on red will get demolished on the other side. I don't have much control over that other than hopefully my team will win some challenges, my tribe, so that the other team kind of get stuck voting people off, or we have some like mutual things where we both have to vote people out. But I'm hoping it gets to a point where there's some blue people, so we don't have to feel as bad voting them out, kind of thing. But I mean, either way, we kind of feel, we're in like this 4-person alliance. I think we're kind of okay voting people out. Problem is, I'm sure there's probably some other people who have alliances put together. I don't know how big. There are some other people I'm pretty, on the other team that I'm pretty concerned about.
James is a smart man, so I need to get him out of there. I don't know. I'm just have to up my game until he's gone. So
So the old red tribe has the majority on both sides. It is 4 old red to 3 old blue on both tribes. You guys ready for your next challenge? Well, to win Survivor, it takes a lot of social skills, some physical skills in the challenges, depending on what they are, but you also need a little bit of luck. So that's exactly what we're going to do here, and we are going to play everybody's favorite game. We're going to play a round of bingo. But as I mentioned, this game is all about your relationships with people and how you interact with others. So if you haven't gotten a chance to interact with other people on your tribe, you will be getting the chance to interact with them soon, because both tribes will be going to tribal council. Both tribes will be voting someone out. This challenge is an individual game. Only one person from each tribe will receive immunity. Your first number is I-17-070, B4, G52, I-29, G57, B13, 063, B11, I-23, B5, B1.
Bingo.
That sounds like James. Show me that bingo card. 1, 17, 52, and 70. Yeah. That is a good bingo for James. James wins immunity for this round. Continuing on, next number is I-19, N40, I-25, I-27, G54, 069, 067.
Bingo.
Alexa, hold that card up. 4, 29, 40.
57.
57 and 67. Beautiful. That is a good bingo. Alexa wins immunity. Safe from the vote for the red tribe.
Definitely do think that it's good that we have a lot more people this time, though. I don't have any alliances or anything right now, so I'm just kind of chilling, sort of, with Michaela, but it's not really like set in stone, because I'm pretty sure she'll probably align with other people too, so.
Amanda, give me your reaction to the swap here. Was this something that you thought that it was only a matter of time until it was going to happen, or did this catch you completely by surprise?
I watched the episode from last season, so I know this is coming, but I wasn't quite expecting like when this will be coming. So it's like in between. It's not really surprising, but it's still pretty surprising, if you know what I mean.
And do you think there's a cause for concern? We have 4 of the old red tribe members now in the majority on the blue tribe. Do you think that you and Danny and Kennedy are suddenly in danger just because you're the minority?
I mean, I guess it's definitely a concern, but you gotta make new ties, new relationships, new connections, So I'm excited to see what happens. But I don't know, anything could happen.
Michaela W., this is your first tribal council. Tell me how you're feeling. New tribe, new game.
Well,
I guess since we have a majority, hopefully, like, the old red tribe will stick together through this tribal, but still nerve-wracking. You don't know who's making new connections or what's going on. But yeah, I mean, I miss the red tribe. We were doing well, but we got to move on.
What about you, Michaela K? You have played this game before. You were on the red tribe. Do you think things are similar to like what Anne said, and it's just about making new relationships to move forward? Or are you thinking, I might be on the blue tribe, but I'm still a red tribe member as far as I'm concerned, and we're just going to overpower everyone in the process?
I mean, I guess I have to agree with her because you gotta kind of transition, when you switch tribes. So you just gotta make new connections and just make your way up throughout the game. So.
James, how important is that immunity for you right now in a tribe swap? Anything could happen. You cannot be voted out this round. You are safe.
I feel great. So, I mean, yeah, I feel great. It's pretty wonderful. But, it's pretty chaotic with the whole tribe swap and everything. But I guess we'll see what happens. So, just kind of making new connections.
Kennedy, are you concerned at all? You have received votes at previous tribal councils. And if I remember right, you are a freshman player. Is there any kind of concern just because you might not have gotten a chance to know some of these people as other people in this game may know each other? Or do you think that could potentially benefit you to be a swing vote towards someone's alliance?
I mean, it can go like both ways. I mean, I think like the more you get to like know each other, it will be better. So I mean, I don't know. I think I'll be fine. Maybe. I don't know.
Danny, I think you're the only one on the blue tribe I haven't talked to this round. Any words to the wise? Want to close it out?
I'm out. So long, everybody. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what's gonna happen next, but
Go ahead, take a selfie of your vote. Send it my way, please. At this time, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Alrighty, I'll read the votes. First vote, Kennedy. Michaela K. That's one vote, Kennedy. One vote, Michaela K. Kennedy. Kennedy. That's 3 votes, Kennedy. 1 vote, Michaela K. Fourth person voted out of Survivor Mac Edition Season 16. Kennedy. That's 4. That's enough for this round. Kennedy. Sorry to say, the tribe has spoken.
I sort of like was surprised just because like on my first blue team I was already friends with some of those people and like we knew each other like very well. So when we switched teams, I didn't know anybody. I want to go back in, but I don't know if I will. If I do go back in, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that will go, just because I was already voted out once, so like they would probably want to vote me out again. It was fun.
Kennedy, the reason I voted for her was because she was doing like pretty good from what I saw, and I was like kind of thinking ahead to like the merge and all that, and I was like, I want to go against a bunch of people who aren't good. So I'm like kind of balancing it, like I want to vote out people who are like not good, kind of, but I also want to vote out people who are really good. Like I want to keep people who are good like on my side, have them like in my alliance, but I also want to like keep people who are like I want to vote out some people who are good who are like against me. Like I can tell these people are like against me, when we were getting like voted off on blue team, you could just kind of like feel like the tension kind of building up. Because we kind of like had like our own like alliances kind of established at that point. So we had like people from the old red team kind of like made an alliance. People from the blue team there made an alliance, and they were like kind of screwed at that point.
Jeremiah, walk me through your reaction on the swap here. You went from blue to red. You tried.
I was so unprepared. This is my damn sock. This isn't even the bandana that we were supposed to have.
I could tell a bit of a different color there that you had on your head, but I was like, well, that works. It's closer to red than it is blue, so I'll take it.
Yeah, so this caught me by complete surprise. So, hey, screw it. Like Danny said, new people, new, you know what I mean? You gotta roll with the punches. So,
Alexa, I'll ask you the same question that I asked James. How important is this immunity for this round, seeing as though it could be anybody given the swap?
Yeah, I mean, it's super important. I have some new people on the team that I wanted to make sure that I made an alliance with and, talk to and stuff like that. But I think I'm happy I have the immunity because I would have been a little nervous.
Grace, how about for you? You went through the tribe swap here, went from blue to red. Any cause for concern on your side?
I mean, honestly, I was like completely shocked that we were switching this early in the game, but I mean, it's good to meet new people, meet new relationships, even though we had the weaker side of people in the new tribe. I think it's good to meet new people and make new alliances. So,
Carly, this is your first tribal council. Do you think that will help or hurt you here in terms of you don't know what to expect yet? This is your first time voting. Do you think that means that you could be an easy target, or do you think that you could be a swing vote?
I think I'm pretty safe.
Spoken just the same as Kennedy, and we saw how that happened just moments ago. Kate, what's your reaction whenever you hear people say, I think I'm safe? Do you think it's the right to say that? Do you think they're getting a little ahead of themselves and looking a little bit too far down the road?
I've said that 2 times. We got voted out, I think, every time that I've said that. So, no, definitely not. You say that, you're toast at some point.
So, Carly, does that suddenly make you a little bit more concerned than you were 30 seconds ago?
Not really. I'm still confident.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now is the time to do so. I'll read the votes. First vote, Kate. Jeremiah. 1 vote, Kate. 1 vote, Jeremiah. Kate. Jeremiah. That's 2 votes, Kate. 2 votes, Jeremiah. Kate. Fifth person voted out of Survivor Mac Edition Season 16. Kate. That's 4. That's enough for this round. Kate. Tribe has spoken.
I didn't see it coming that early. After Luke got voted out, yeah, I saw it coming next. I knew I was toast if I was on a team with Jeremiah. And I was on a team with Jeremiah, and I was toast. There's one person, there has to be at least one that was flipping sides, because I had 4 that were ready to go, but clearly it had to have been a flip if it was a 4-3. But they're still playing, so I could be back.
Do not trust me. Do not trust me at all. I know we might be in alliance, but do not trust me. I'm always thinking of a way to get you out. Kate, she started strategizing too early and trying to get me out of there. And the people she was talking to were too chatty, and they were reporting back to me. So I knew I had to get her out of there. I wanted to save Luke, but they really wanted Luke out. So originally, I was gonna work with Kennedy, but Kennedy couldn't keep up. You know what I mean? She kept losing everything. So I'm like, can you pull your weight a little bit? I knew she was gonna go, so I was trying to like divert the attention away from her. But since the swap, I started working with Hope and Grace. Now Grace, I'm gonna have to watch her, but she's a strong contender because I think she knows a lot of people, which can go to my benefit, but at the same time, she can get me out of there easily. So it can be a toss-up sometimes. I feel like I can trust Grace just a tiny bit because I'd asked her, I was like, will you tell me if people start voting for me? She said, yeah. And she was the second person to tell me that Kate was voting for me. So it was a good thing. It's a good thing at times. Alex, she's like kinda like, I don't know her that well, and she's in cahoots with Grace, and they both know people. So collectively, if they form like Voltron or something and they come against me, like it ain't nothing I could do.
For this next challenge, you are going to square off head to head with a member of the other tribe. I'm going to hold up a piece of paper that has a sequence of numbers on the paper. I'm going to give you probably 10 seconds. Memorize it as best you can. After that, then I'm going to give you instructions on how to repeat that sequence back to me. Maybe you're going to repeat it back in the chat. Maybe you're going to repeat it back to me in a text. Maybe you're going to repeat it out loud, and the first person to get it right on any of those rounds will score a point for their tribe. There are only 10 rounds, so whoever has the highest score after 10 rounds will be the winning tribe. First round is going to be Anne against Alexa. Here we go. For this round, first person to get it right in the chat will score a point and go. Anne had it right first. Anne scores the point for the blue tribe. Puts blue on the board. Michaela W. against Mike. Second round. Here we go. You're going to repeat it in the chat and go. 4, 5, 8, 2, 1, 3, 9, 6. Michaela was close, but no point for that round. Blue remains in the lead. Next round is going to be Danny against Carly. Give me the fifth number in the sequence in the chat and go. Danny says 5, Carly says 3. One of you is right. Correct answer is 3. Carly scores the point. We are even, 1-1. Round 4 is going to be Amanda squaring off against Jeremiah. Give me the first and last numbers in the sequence and go. Jeremiah flying out of the gate. Jeremiah scores the point for the red tribe. Red moves into the lead, 2-1. Next round is going to be James against Hope. Repeat the sequence in the chat and go. James blowing it out of the water. Next round is going to be Michaela K against Grace. Give me the third number of the sequence in the chat and go. Grace has it. Grace had it first. Grace scores the point for Red. Red moves up 3-2. James versus Grace. Your sequence is 3, 5, 1, 9, 2, 8, 7, 4, 0. Give it back to me in the chat and go. Grace has it. Grace scores the point. Back-to-back times for her tribe. Red has 4. Blue has 2.
This round is Anne against Mike.
Give me the 8th number in the sequence Anne thinking methodically through it, and she delivers with the 0. Keeps Blue alive.
This round is Amanda versus Jeremiah, who squared off against each other earlier in this challenge.
You're going to send me a text to buzz in. Whoever buzzes in first will have to read it out loud to me.
39. 2014. 46. 97.
That is incorrect. Amanda.
39, 20, 20, 14, 9567.
You had two numbers mixed up. 3920146597. So no point that round. Red has 4. Blue has 3. We've had 2 dead points, so it all comes down to this. If red gets it right, they win immunity. If blue gets it right, we force a tie, and we'll go to a tiebreaker. Here we go.
The final showdown is Michaela K against Hope.
Repeat the sequence in the chat and go. Both of you are incorrect. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6, 8, 9, 0. Hope forgot the 0. Michaela forgot the 6. Red has it by a final score of 4-3. Red stays undefeated, in which only one tribe wins immunity. Red will be safe from this vote. As for the blue tribe, cannot say the same. Take a couple minutes, strategize, and we'll get back to yet another vote for the blue tribe.
Right now we got at least there's kind of 4 of us in the current alliance that we have, and it's kind of going strong right now. It's one of those things that out of the 4, there's 2 people that I kind of sort of trust. One person I actually do trust, so she's like my girlfriend and all that. So we're gonna probably wait till the very end and stab each other in the back. You know, assuming we get to the very end, it's gonna be kind of one of those things. Well, one of us is gonna have to stab each other in the back. You know, when it gets to the end. But I'm sure, we'll figure something out. No, we're going to keep this suspenseful. That's a really good dynamic there, a good partnership kind of thing. And so far we've been on the same team. So it's been working out great.
Michaela W., tell me here, you went from a tribe that won every single challenge, and now since you've been on the blue tribe, you're yet to win a game.
There, I don't know. Maybe blue's just cursed. Maybe I don't know. We'll see.
And walk me through this. I feel like we've revisited the same thing every single time, and we've been through a mix of different people. Straighten things out for me here, Anne.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. The old blue team, we're dwindling. Our numbers are quickly going down, but we are resilient, and we're gonna try to stay in. I think. Sure. I'm tired too.
So James, last tribal council involving the blue tribe, we discussed about how there were 4 old red tribe members, and we had an old blue tribe member in the form of Kennedy saying that she thought she was safe, and then she ended up being blown out of the water in terms of the votes. Should Anne or Danny be concerned that it's them this round, or are we starting to now shift and think a little bit towards the merge and how relationships may impact the game once we hit that point in the game?
I don't think anybody is safe. I think really, it's up in the air. Anything could happen. So that's all I'm going to say.
Amanda, can you tell me in so many words how you're basing your vote this round? It can be as general, as specific as you want to be.
I'm really not sure how I'm going to vote really for this round. We all did really good. I mean, we all tried our best, so I'm still debating how I want to vote. It's tough.
Michaela K., you've played this game before. Tell me, give advice to our first-time players here. How do you think they should be basing their vote this time? You got to figure we are now down to well, we've kicked out 11 people, so we're down to 12. We're soon to be down to 11. You got to think that sometime in the near future, we might be hitting that famous point in the game where we hit the merge. What should people be doing here?
The advice I would give is just to strategize, like smart. Know who your alliances are and be smart about who you're making alliances with. Just be smart about like your situation, what's going on, and in the end, it's honestly like every man for himself. Because I know that happened to me last semester. But as of right now, keep your alliances close and work with them, but towards the end you're just gonna have to worry about yourself. But for now, hopefully it's going pretty good for everyone.
Last question, Danny. Real simple. You play with your head or you play with your heart?
Well, we all know that I'm not the smartest of the bunch, so but I don't know. I think you kind of have to do both because being supportive of each other is like the most important thing of this all. Like, of course, being competitive and being like using strategies is important, but it's all about having heart in the game and not having any hurt feelings and whatever. That's my takeaway from it, and just having a good time. So both. I think both are important.
Very good. Does anyone else have anything they want to say before we vote? Otherwise, take a selfie of your vote. Send it my way, please. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now is the time to do so. All right. I'll read the votes. First vote, James. James. 2 votes, James. Danny. Danny. It's 2 votes, James. 2 votes, Danny. Danny. 3 votes, Danny. 2 votes, James. 1 vote left. 6th person voted out of Survivor Mac Edition Season 16, Danny. Danny, tribe has spoken. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Everybody have a good night.
At all. I literally knew that everyone was going to vote me off. The red team was coming into our team. We knew that they were going to stick together no matter how many alliances we tried to make with them. Didn't do well in any of the challenges, so I felt like I was a weak link, so obviously I was going to get booted. So I didn't really have much of a strategy besides trying to get Luke or Kate out. I knew it would backfire, but my main goal was to get like the 2 most competitive people out. So it was fine. If that's what I came here to do, then so be it. Then I got out, whatever. Goal accomplished. I know there are a lot of competitive people that really want to win, so I'm rooting for them now. It was a good time. Good games. I had a good time for the last 2 weeks. So